Hello, all you beautiful people. This is Intentional Healing, and I am Nicole Bridger. So today I want to talk to you about something that's been coming up a lot, I've noticed with people lately, and this is the idea of being seen. It can be really terrifying for people to really step in to who they want to be. Before we begin, let's all take a deep breath and allow yourself to just be here for these next few moments. All the distractions calling your attention, just bring yourself here. So to be seen, particularly in this age right now of social media, where we're seeing so much contrast around people only wanting to show this kind of perfect vision of themselves, perfect version of themselves. And it, you know it when you see it, it just screams so much insecurity. It almost makes me feel uncomfortable when I witness that. And what's beautiful is on the other side of that is, what would it look like to just be as you are? And what if we allowed that to be seen? So with the idea of being seen, I myself have gotten to a place now where I allow myself, like you can see in my videos, I have no makeup on, wherever I am, and I allow myself to be as I am in this moment. It was not, exactly an easy journey. Of course, I used to always feel like that I wasn't good enough as I was, that I wasn't ready to be seen, even though in my old world of being a fashion designer, I was seen all the time. But I always had this level of self-loathing, was always uncomfortable when I saw photos of myself. And my own journey around that was when I decided to love myself just as I am in this moment. Not love myself when I've lost more weight, or when I look different, or when I've reached a certain level of success. It was right now, because I knew that if I always held it out in front of me, like some kind of intangible task, that I would never get there. Even if I lost the weight, it wouldn't be enough. Even if I reached success, it wouldn't be enough. And I knew that I had to love all of me right in this moment in order to be able to ever feel satisfied, to feel fulfilled. So the thing with being seen is that it's often easy for us to dream, have an idea in our minds of what we want to achieve, what we want our lives to look like, what we want to physically look like, perhaps even something we want to do, a business idea or a new job or relationship. And then when it comes time to actually following through, we can be almost frozen in fear. And that's when all of our resistance shows up. The beauty of this is that when resistance shows up, it's an opportunity for you to heal it and clear it and get on the other side of that. So usually what we do when, so for example, let me use an example. Some friends of mine also doing this work are wanting to also do a podcast or photo shoots or what have you, and are just sort of frozen in fear. And they have all these dreams and aspirations, but then when it comes to actually doing it, there's all these different kinds of ways of resisting. And what we usually do is we allow the voice to keep us from moving forward. So, for example, her voice might be, who do you think you are? Why do you think you deserve this success? What if you put yourself out there and you're ridiculed and they don't like you? It could be a fear of what others say. It could be a belief that this doesn't really work, or it can't look like this, or it should be a certain way, or I can't actually make money doing this, or something like that. And when those voices pop up, what we normally do is we either try to argue with them, which keeps the hold, keeps the fear, or we try to sort of ignore them, push them down, be like, no, that's fine, and we shove it down, all of those negative thoughts that are running in the background, and they end up really navigating you, and you think by shoving them down that you are quieting them, but really then they silently drive you. So then you find ways of procrastinating something, or you just don't do that thing, you do something else, or you distract yourself with other things that feel productive. There will be many ways that your resistance will show up. So what do we do with this? And if arguing with it doesn't work and shoving it down doesn't work, the only thing that you can do is to actually listen. Listen to what that voice is saying. And if you go back as far as you can remember, there will be a time when it all kind of began. I'll use the story of my friend who I was just speaking with, and she wants to post photos for her new website, and she has the way that she numbs her uncomfortable feelings of self-worth, lack of self-worth, is pulling her hair. And so right now she says, well, I don't want to do a photo shoot until my hair's grown in. But then she sits in this place of self-loathing, and we all have habits that we do that help us not feel the feelings that we're feeling, whether it's overeating, overdrinking, overworking, whatever it is that numbs the feeling that you don't want to feel. And so what I said to help her is to go back to that place where you believe that you deserve to be punished. And you were pulling your hair as not only a way to punish yourself, but also to not feel. And so if you can go back in your own life and see where the fear started showing itself, and write down the things that you were saying to yourself at the time, and see that part of you. There was a part of her that really just wanted to be loved and accepted. And she thought that she needed to look a certain way and be a certain way in order for that to happen. It was conditional. And so when she started to feel uncomfortable, she would punish herself by pulling her hair, and it would subside the feelings. And the thing about that is that that part of you actually thinks it's helping you. That part of her brain thought if she punished herself that she would do the things she needed to do to be loved and accepted. And the thing is that who feels motivated or inspired when you're just being so hard on yourself? Who the hell are you to think you could do this? Somebody's already doing it better than you. You're too ugly or overweight to do it. You shouldn't even try. They're all going to make fun of you. You're too stupid. It's not going to work. Who would ever feel inspired or motivated by those voices? And that is the voice that's speaking to you, to yourself, keeping you from feeling safe to be seen. And of course, when the coach that's inside of yourself is speaking to you like that, of course you don't feel safe to be seen. So this is about listening to that voice, writing it out, hearing what it's saying, hearing the fear. And then from your true voice place, say, I hear you. I know it's not easy. I know this is scary, but I believe in you. I believe you can do it. And it might not be perfect, and that's okay. I'm so proud of you for trying. I'm so proud of you for doing this work. Whatever you create is perfect. Allow it to grow. It's okay if you don't know exactly what it's going to look like. Just give it your best shot. Already you can feel the wind at your back supporting you, believing in you, loving you. That's the choice. That's the work, is in the moment, choosing which voice is going to navigate you forward. From that place, you begin to realize that you are okay, just as you are in this moment, that you are perfect and worthy of being seen. And in fact, by liberating yourself to be seen just as you are, you liberate everybody else. To not think that there's some kind of intangible, inaccessible, ideal version of yourself, but to just be as you are in this moment. You allow others to do the same. And as you reach this level of self-love, loving yourself as you are in this moment, most of the time, because of course there's going to be things that trip you up. And when it trips you up, it's no big deal. Just come back. Listen to that voice and intentionally come back. When you spend most of your time existing in this place of I'm perfect just as I am in this moment, then it doesn't matter what other people think. You feel liberated to be seen. You have nothing to prove. You just get to be. So I hope that this conversation has been helpful for you. If you've been feeling lately a calling to step out, to be seen, to do something that feels a little bit scary, and that this will help you to get to that place where you can step out as you are. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day.